a former teacher now turned entrepreneur, or you are a former teacher and you just got out of the profession and you're doing something else, and you had 403b retirement savings plan, that is, and you have one currently that is no longer growing, you're no longer contributing to, what are your plans for that money? Now, one thing that you can do is you can roll it over into annuity, and the rollover funds will be qualified, meaning that they are tax free, so you won't have to pay any taxes on the money. Okay, so if you have not thought about what you're going to do with that money, if you're just going to continue to let it sit there and not grow, or if you want to take it and reinvest it into something that can grow you more money long term, then you definitely should look into getting an annuity, either a fixed or indexed annuity. So that way you can continue to grow that money for your retirement. Okay. And so here's three things that you should consider when moving your money to an annuity. Okay. So now, annuities can help you with savings longevity, okay? And so they can provide you a guaranteed income for the rest of your life. And so if you're worried about not having enough savings, or having to depend on Social Security, which Social Security is going to be drying up by 2037. You're only going to be getting about 76% of your actual scheduled benefit. So Social Security isn't a viable source for retirement, especially if you are a millennial. Social Security is not going to be a viable source, and so you definitely want to look into how you can generate an income for your retirement. Now, annuities also can give you some product diversity, okay? And so when you do annuity rollovers, they don't have to be all or nothing, especially if your 403b is a pretty nice size amount. You don't have to roll it all over into an annuity. If you would like to keep some in your 403b account, you can, and then you can just roll over some into an annuity. And then you also want to consider the annuity in the grand scheme of your retirement plan and any other investments that you have. Okay. Annuities aren't a fit for everyone. Okay. But it's something that you definitely should look into, because it could be a fit for you, just depending on the type of annuity that you choose, depending upon what your savings and retirement goals are. An annuity definitely could be something that could fit you and your financial situation. And so let me know in the comments if you have a 403b that's just sitting and you're not doing anything with it. What are your plans with it? Have you thought about what are you going to do to grow that money? Let me know in the comments. Now, before rolling over funds from an annuity, you want to consider a few things. You want to understand the fees associated with the annuity, and these can vary depending upon the type and the contract, the structure of the annuity. You do want to realize the tax implications and rollover rules. Rolling over funds in a way that's not allowed may result in penalties. And you also want to do your due diligence, do your research. There are a variety of different annuities, each benefits, disadvantages, and risks. And so you definitely want to take your risk tolerance into consideration when you are looking for an annuity. But annuities are a great way for you to grow your money, to save your money for retirement, that can give you a stream of income that can outlast not only your life, but you can also live, have some funds left over to leave for your beneficiaries, for your kids, for your grandkids, for your spouse, if you should happen to leave before your spouse, if you have a spouse. And so annuities are a great option if they are a fit for you. So let me know in the comments, what are you going to do with your 403b, and have you checked out annuities?